In this video, we will see how to create an IVR in UC200. We go to the code features section, the IVR section, and from this interface we can add an IVR. We give it a number, for example 1000, a description if we want, and we define the length, for example. We add the prompt, we choose the prompt, that is to say, the specific audio that we need to assign, so that the caller hears this particular audio in order to ensure clarity. For the audio, it is necessary to comply with, or preferably before, adding audio for the IBA. To find the audio here in party prompts, we need to go to the Advanced Features Association and navigate to voice prompts. In the custom prompts section, we can import audio here. So for the audio, it is important to know that UC200 will not accept just any audio. So for that, I recommend going to the website or typing OpenVox Prongs Converter into Google, and you will be able to find that link. You can click on this link, and here is an audio converter which complies with the format of the UC200. So what you will do is import the audio you have here and just click on submit, and it will generate a link for you to download the audio that complies with or will be accepted when importing the audio here. So for me, I have already done it, and as you can see, I have added 2 audios for this demo. The first reason is that I wanted to create an IVR that asks for input or provides 2 choices for the caller. To continue in English, press 1, and to continue in French, press 2. This is its audio. So to create this TBA, we go back to the IA section, and here we enter the extension, the description, etc. And here, as you can see, here is the audio I have chosen. So for example, I can choose the first one. And I can even choose another audio, for instance, a welcome message. I will leave none for now. If we wanted to force the user to hear the IVR until they finish their message, we can currently implement that here. And the programming part of the IVR process is completed here. So, as you can see, here we have some presses, meaning inputs. We can hear the inputs from the lamp. And we have a timeout. If the time has elapsed, what will the IVR do? And if the user entered something invalid, for example, we see here the choices, 2, 0, 1, star, and a hashtag. So if they entered, for example, 11, what will it do? We define that here. So for example, for our IVR, we wanted that if the user wants to continue in English with the IVR, they must enter 1. So we will choose IVR and redirect the caller to another IVR that will continue with them in English. For example, that of extension 7000. So we need to create another IVR and program it to continue with the logic we wanted. Here, he pressed 2, for example, and we will redirect him to another IVR that will continue with him in French. So that's basically it. So, in case he typed something that is invalid or incorrect, we will definitely repeat the same message again. And the same thing, if the time has elapsed, we will not cut off the call. We will repeat the message slightly. So that's how it is, and we click on Save and Apply. And there you go, our IVR is created. You can now practically and clearly see how to create a ring loop step by step. So we assign a number or an extension for the group, for example 500, and we define the strategy with which we want to distribute. The calls for this instance, ring all, meaning that all calls will ring at the same time. RPAR memory will adopt a strategy in the following way. The system will first memorize the first extension that receives the call, and it will also memorize the second one, and so on. This way, for the next time, it will maintain this order or respect this order. Random, meaning arbitrary, and linear, meaning it will follow the order of the list we choose. We select the time to elapse. We also choose to define the maximum number of seconds to call or ring each one, ensuring that each call or ring is appropriately timed and managed. We add the group members, making sure that everyone is included and accounted for in the group. And then we choose what the system should do if the timeout period has elapsed for a certain specific reason. Now let's look at the queues section, or waiting list, which can effectively manage customer wait times, especially in call centers or businesses, or in cases where there is a high volume of calls. You can add a waiting list here. You can assign a number for the waiting list, for example 6000, a description, and the strategy, like the different strategies we explained in the lean group. For example, you can choose linear or ring in use. If it is not checked, the system will avoid redirecting calls to agents who are in use or who are currently on a call with a client. Agent timeout, you can set the agent timeout Wrap-up time. How many seconds after the completion of a call an agent will have before you can ring them with a new call? A few seconds. That is to say, after the agent has finished a call, how many seconds they will wait before receiving another call. There are many parameters. Thus, in the Features and Settings section, we can configure according to the need. Don't forget to add the agent members to the group and also choose the failover option, or in case the wait time has stuck, you might need to reconfigure the settings. Ensure that all agent members are properly added and the failover option is correctly selected to avoid any issues. In the section where the feature settings are located, you can define the specific hold music or the music that the client will hear. You can always easily add this from the voice prompts section and conveniently in the settings. Let's go to music on hold and we can add one from here. As you can see, for example, I can give it a name, choose one, and apply. So if we go back to various features, SQs, add features, settings, I can add additional. I can find the different menu that I added. I can also set how many seconds specifically, or the maximum number of seconds exactly the client can wait before being removed or rejected from the queue. I can put it on hold in order to allow the customer to have the option to join a queue without an agent. I can also easily configure the system to eliminate customers who are on hold if no agent is available or present. I can even easily add or program various announcements or different broadcasts. So I can add audio files with recorded announcements, such as important updates, and I can program the system to play them at certain points during the wait. Or, for example, after the wait, I can program an audio to gauge customer satisfaction after they have made a call with a specific particular agent. So that's how it is. I click on Save and Apply, and I can create the largest stock of VoIP with dozens of brands. With us, you will find what fits your budget and needs, and most importantly, everything comes with a warranty on the equipment and installation.